Oh, way back.
Way back.
Let's go all the way back, actually.
So I got started in high school. Went to Southfield High. Graduated from there. Went to Eastern Michigan for a year. When I got to Eastern Michigan, it was none but these big ass white boys. I went there on a baseball scholarship, and that didn't work out. So I ended up moving to Tallahassee. Went to FAMU, Tallahassee Community College down there, and I got into a lot of trouble down there. But that's when I really started like. Why you laughing?
I'm just listening to.
That's when I really started like getting into the music, and at that point in time, I was going to school to be a math teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed.
So I caught like 3 felonies in Tallahassee. I moved back up here. I got a job at Michigan Works. I worked at Oak Park High School. I used to be the dude who had all the keys to the doors in the school. So every time they needed a door open, they would call me. I worked there for 2 weeks. My fingerprints came back dirty, so I got fired from there. And the day I got fired, I started crying. And I went to my brother's house. He like, nigga, what you crying for? I'm like, nigga, I can't get no job. I can't do nothing. He was like, man, apply what you know in real life to real life. So I know I love music and I love math. So that's all DJing is math and music. So 5 minutes later, he threw me 5,000. He's like, man, go do whatever you want to do. So I went and bought some DJ equipment, and I had posted it on like Facebook. And 20 minutes later, somebody was like, I'm about to book you. How much you want? And I'm like, nigga, hold up. I only have a laptop yet. And I did with no laptop. I had CDs. I started off with CDs. I had 2 Doughboy Cash Out CDs, a Gucci Mane CD when like the movie came out, and like a Rick Ross CD. And I did my first party. Rocked it out. And from there, it was just booking. And
That's lit.
The rest is fucking history.
That's
Yeah.
a testimony
lit.
for sure.
So you ended up. How did you end up on the radio?
So funny situation about the radio is, y'all remember Burst on Broadway?
Of course.
So I got called. It's like 8:00 at night. So Burst was levels. So once one level get packed, they open the next level. Once that level get packed, the next level. So they called me at like 10:00. Like, we got an early crowd. We need you on the 3rd level. And I'm thinking like, man, fuck y'all. I'm a 1st level type nigga. I want to do the main floor. I'm not no secondary. He's like, man, we got $100 for you. I was like, man, hell no. I was sitting next to my mama. She was like, you better go get that 100. So I'm like, fuck it. Put my stuff in the car, went down to Burt's. And before you know it, nobody was on the 1st level. Nobody was on the 2nd level. The whole club on the 3rd level. So this dude walk in, and I don't know if y'all remember Burt's. Burt's was hot as hell. So this dude walked in, took his shirt off, came up to the booth. I'm like, nigga, why you got your shirt off? He like, man, I'm from St. Louis, but it's hot as fuck in here. He was like, man, what's your name? I'm like, I'm BJ. His name was Shorty the Prince. So he like, man, I'm fresh in town. I do radio, and they looking for a DJ on my radio show. You seem cool. You seem laid back. Like, you want to get down? I'm like, you know, what? Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he like, hey, got my boss number. Give her a call. So that was a Saturday. So I went home. My mom and my dad is my go-to. I asked them, like, when should I call? And what should I say? And my daddy was like, you know, really supposed to call on Monday. But fuck it. Call her tomorrow and say how you feel. So I called her phone Sunday morning, like, hey, yo, what's up? It's DJ BJ. I got your number from Shorty the Prince. I'm the hottest in the streets. Ain't nobody fucking with me. You need to hire me.
I know that's right.
And never got a phone call back for a month. And then they end up posting something on Twitter, like they're looking for a DJ, submit your mix. I submitted a mix, end up getting a call into the station. I'm sitting there signing my paperwork, and Shorty walk in the room, and he like, that's the nigga. She like, who? That was on your voicemail. Like, that's the nigga. And from there it was up.